I talked with Jake about that process of using his natural ability while learning how to pitch consistently to big league hitters.
Well, that's that's one thing that's going to separate me from being a guy who can be good at times, as opposed to a guy who can be consistently good, in the middle or at the top of a rotation in the big leagues. And that's what I'm really struggling with now is, through the minor leagues, was able to, develop some pitches along the way, progress as a pitcher, but was really able to get by with stuff alone a lot of the time. Was challenged, periodically throughout the way, in the minor leagues, but, once I got here, I knew that there were certain things that I had to fix and adjust in order to be consistently good at this level. And I think right now, it's mechanically right now something that's kind of holding me back. And I've really put a lot of time and effort into those mechanical adjustments in the recent past to, kind of make that next step.
We talk to Buck every day about the struggles overall of the team and of the pitching staff, and I'm wondering, since you're one of the five, and we asked him the other day, do you sense the starters are pressing? And he said, well, I hope so, because that means they care. Do you allow yourself, when you go to the mound, to think about what has gone on, that you want to be the stopper, or can't you afford that luxury when you're out there facing big league hitters?
Well, I think that goes through your mind. Once you toe the mound and it's game time, you really can't, worry yourself with things like that. You have to, put that in the back of your mind. But, going into a start beforehand, those are things you definitely think about. You think about how we've struggled as a staff, the starters in particular, and it gets frustrating. You want to go out there and put an end to a losing streak, or put an end to a winless streak for the starters for however many games it might have been. Having a lot of young guys think that way can be difficult and hard at times, but that's the way this game is played.
You've pitched very well in your brief time in the big leagues against AL East teams, which obviously is a good thing because you face them so often. Is that a concentration thing, or is it a styles matchup because of the hitters you face?
I think it's just kind of a mentality. Not that I don't have that same mentality against other clubs, but we're all aware of the caliber of competition that we're lined up against pretty much night in, night out in this division. And these teams in the East really let you know where you stand as a pitcher, a position player, no matter what position you are. You find out a lot about yourself when you play teams like this. And this is where I want to be. I want to be on a club who does play teams like Boston, Tampa, New York, and Toronto. Great clubs. And I think if we keep that mentality and that mindset, good things will happen.